we're gonna try something a little different in today's video. I've got the Mavic Zoom with me, and we're gonna just take it out, fly it over the frozen lake, and we're just gonna go on a little scenic nature flight together. It is really cold today. Now this is not gonna be a cinematic flight, but for now, let's just go flying. Whoa, and you see that? It stopped because of that tree. See that tree right there? Instead of going around it with the sensors like the Skydio does, it just straight stopped. So we're gonna manually go around it there. And let's head out. I can see a kite surfer, or whatever you wanna call them, kite snowboarder over there. So let's head that way. The cool thing is I'm already about, I don't know, 50 feet over the lake. So I don't really have to get very high. Well, that's weird. Did you hear that? It just stopped. Like it was gonna hit something, but there's nothing anywhere near it. It's very weird. And there was a guy so much closer just a minute ago. This guy's way out there. That's weird. I keep saying that's weird. That's because it's not doing what I think it's gonna do. Braking now, returns. Why? Why does it keep stopping? This is one of my favorite moves. I think this is one of everybody's favorite moves, but I like to go left and forward with my right stick, and then right with my yaw, which makes for a really cool shot. There he is. There's the guy. And the cool thing with this is the fact that this is the zoom. I can zoom out or I can zoom in. And we're way over his head. So let's go ahead and, we're not flying, see I'm not touching the sticks, I'm just zooming. Zoom out a little bit. Are there two guys on the one kite? Sure looks like it. So we're gonna strafe to the right and a little bit to the back. A little slower. That's pretty cool. That looks like fun, but I don't know if it looks as much fun with two people right next to each other like that. So we're gonna fly right over them. Turn our gimbal down. So what we're flying over is a lake. That is a solid ice lake. Why? Why does it stop? Okay, so it looks like we got what, one guy let go, and now he's going by himself. So I'm gonna back up the zoom. This is so cool because I'm nowhere near close enough to get caught into his strings at all. But we can still zoom in and really get a look at him. Such a pretty day, but it's so damn cold. All right, there's a couple other guys. Let's go look at this. So we can just flip the way I have it set. I can boom, and I get my gimbal back straight up and down. And there's some people over there. Let's go over there. You can see we're about 1,500 feet. I can see the drone really well in the sky right now. So one guy's just laying down, it looks like. Why does it keep breaking? I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of snow falling that I just can't see on my phone. Sometimes I notice that when I'm doing this, if it's snowing, the snow like will set off the sensors and it just stops over and over again. And if you're flying into the sun, sometimes that'll happen. Whew, my fingers are cold. There's those two guys. They're out there quite a bit further. Look at that. We're now at like 3,500 feet. Oh, look at that. You get a warning on your screen when you hit 4,000 that you might be out of line of sight. That's the first I've ever seen that. I don't usually fly this far unless I'm over the lake like this and there's nobody. You know, on a day like this when it's all grayed out, you can see your drone further when it's grayed out like this. All right, that guy's just sitting there. So let's zoom out or up. We're gonna pan left with him, going down. Take the gimbal down. All right, and now we're gonna try to just zoom right, go around him. And then we're gonna follow this other guy. See how I'm going up now? Oh, and so that's where I would normally just chop it and use a different piece of footage. Let's take a look at the dam. You guys want to see the dam? This is the dam road. The sun's sort of trying to peek through. That's the dam over there. That's something with the zoom, you have to remember to focus. You know, that's one of the things I like about the Air is it's just infinity focus. Why am I getting this message? So let's work our way back over by the dam. Interesting little tidbit, many years ago, the entire town of Dillon was down where this lake used to be. That used to be a town down there, and they took all the buildings and moved most of them. I think they left some concrete slabs maybe and stuff like that. There's a couple of left around town still, but they moved the town up higher and turned it into a big reservoir for Dillon. Or I'm sorry, they turned it into a big reservoir for Denver. So Denver gets their drinking water and that kind of stuff from this lake. So I think that's why they don't want you to swim in it, because then you'd like pee in their water. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it's filtered again. So this is the town of Dillon right here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's zoom out so you can see it all. There you go. So you can see we weren't actually really close to it at all. See, I'm not pointing to the sun at all, and it's still breaking for no reason. That's one of the cool things about the zoom. I mean, look at this. Look how much more dynamic this looks whenever we're flying like this versus when it's zoomed out all the way. Or if you do this, you see I'm doing the up, left, and right on the left stick, and I'm also zooming out as I'm doing that. Poof, there's that. Alright, so right over here, there's an amphitheater. And it's pretty cool. In the summer, they actually have free concerts at this amphitheater that I'm about to fly over here, which is pretty dope. Hell, they had the B-52s come last summer. That was pretty fun. It's amazing how much warmer it starts to feel immediately when the sun comes out. There you go. There's the amphitheater right there. It's pretty dope. And now you can hear the drone. Let's slow it down. Ooh. Just do a little backwards panning. Last year when we were at the B-52s, there was some jackass that was actually flying over this. I mean, right over the audience. But that's the cool thing. Like from here with the zoom, look at this. I'm going to just zoom in to the stage. I'm not moving the drone, see? Sticks, nothing. Moving, I can move it up. The gimbal up, the gimbal down. And now we'll zoom out so you can see how far I actually am. Did it look like we lost quality? I don't know. I think it looked pretty good. So another cool thing is let's go up a little higher here. Right over here is where the ice castle is. If you've been to my channel for a little bit, you've seen some of my ice castle videos. And if I'm stuttering, it's because it's really cold. The sun just went behind the clouds again. See that giant chunk of snow? That is where the ice castle was. And again, I can just sort of zoom in on that. One thing I wish we could reverse zoom. I wish that I could zoom that way and unzoom that way. That seems like it'd be more intuitive to me, at least. And if you can do it, I have not figured out how to do it yet. And here, Ed Ricker and Kelly Shores came into town, and we were staying in this condo right over here. This guy right here. Right in the corner. That one. It was pretty dope. If you missed that video, it's going to be linked in the description. You really should check it out. I brought the guys snowboarding. They got to try out the Skydio 2 and did some crazy FPV stuff. Alright guys, we're going to check one more thing out here. I can figure out where it is. It's cool. It's right over here. They're building new condos over here. We can get a studio for like $500,000. Not bad at all, right? There we go. I think I'm going to come back on another day and fly around this crane. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's see. Well, we're getting a little breakup. You guys see that breakup? See, I could zoom in if I wanted to. And poof. I don't even have to get close to it. Look at that little American flag right there. So I'm above it, so that's pretty good. It seems like I'm really close, right? But again, look at that. Nowhere near it. getting some serious breakup. And we lost signal. Oh, the signal's back. So what we're going to do is flip-flop it, turn the drone towards us, and come back. We're getting low on battery anyway, so better safe than sorry. Let me bring the camera up because this is just beautiful. It must be snow. There must be a couple little snowflakes falling right now. But look at that, man. And even though everything's all like lockdown, quarantine, all this good stuff, it's still just so nice to get out. Man, my fingers are cold. Ooh, I'm so bummed that the first half of this I didn't have the controller being filmed, so my apologies for that. I think I'm going to do a few more videos like this just because I can bring you guys around and show you different spots outside. Oh, and there's another snowboard guy. Let's zoom in. And with that, let's go ahead and land it. Low battery warning, no reason to push it to its limits. We're going to go ahead and bring it back in. And there we go, coming in for a landing. You know, I never use return to home. Let's try it. Look, I just hate using return to home. Well, my finger's too cold. But there we go. Ah! That's the bad side about these edge-to-edge phones, is everything's under the controller now. When these things were designed, these controllers were designed with iPhones and stuff that had a border around them, and now they don't. So it is what it is. It's probably good that I ran out of battery on the drone because I can't feel my fingers. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I've got everything packed up in my bucket. The drone's on my shoulder. We're gonna go head home and edit this footage, and hopefully it looks a lot better in the edit than it did when I was making it. What'd you guys think? Did anyone even make it to the end of this video? If you did, let me know in the comments below if you want to see me do more stuff like this, because the more I do like this, the better I'm gonna get at it. I don't usually do this kind of content, so this is new to me.